Hi and hello unboxing fans. So today I've got kind of a lot of work to do, but also kind of a treat. I went a little bit gavel happy at an auction recently and bought a whole bunch of Star Trek The Next Generation Playmates action figures. Don't ask me why. I can't really tell you. They were a good deal. Ultimately, I got a good price on them, but yeah, so I did that. Anyway, now I have to dig through them all, and I also, because they weren't being sold individually, got a lot of other kind of random paraphernalia with them, so you and I will find out together exactly what I got, and also exactly which figures I got. Some of these were nearly blind lots. I knew they were Star Trek action figures. I wasn't quite sure which ones, but, you know, when they're super cheap, why not? Anyway, let's find out together exactly what I got. This is technically, I guess, a vintage unboxing, since all this is like 20, 30-year-old stuff. I'm not going to be taking any of these out of their blister cards or anything, so more of a mail unboxing, but, you know, it's all fun. Alright, got the top open. Oh, okay, they packed this well. Thank you guys at the auction house. Oh, lots of packing peanuts to go through. So let's just start yanking stuff out. We've got, for starters, an Ultra Force Topaz hero. I had no idea this was going to be in here. That's kind of cool. It's also loose, kind of off the card, so probably have to sell that as used somewhere, but cool. Only vaguely remember what Ultra Force was. Yeah, there's Prime, so yeah, I remember the universe this was from. I don't think I collected any of these comics when they were around, but hey, it's kind of cool. Somebody will like this. Alright, next up, we've got a lore action figure. Ooh, evil brother. Cool, and he's got phasers and all sorts of kit and gizmo. I love how many accessories they gave these guys. Alright, moving on, because we got so much to go through. We've got a Counselor Troy from her second season. This is the kind of mulberry color uniform. Love this one. Right. Moving along. I see something kind of exciting back here I wasn't expecting. An X-Men Executioner! Oh, I actually have the comic where this guy premiered. I have this guy's #1, so this is a little bit cool for me. I had no idea this was going to be in here. Yay for auctions. This guy, from what I remember of his backstory, he basically ripped off a bunch of stuff from the X-Mansion and kind of put together his own super suit out of junk that they had collected from their adversaries. So I guess that's like a Kree staff or something, and maybe a Shi'ar cape. But he was a jerk, and he gave him a hard time, and then everybody forgot about him. Thank you, 90s heroes. Alright. Let's go on. More Star Trek. Oh, we got Sela. Cool, we're getting some of the more obscure villains. Alright, we got a Sela action figure. We've got a Borg! Yeah! I wanted a Borg very badly. I'm glad I got a Borg. Alright. What's the point of being a Star Trek fan if you don't have a Borg in your collection? I got a Captain Dathon. Okay, I already have one of these, so now I have 2 Dathons. That's a little bit more Dathon than anybody needs, but I've got him now. I also got an Odo. I didn't know there were any Deep Space Nine figures in this collection. This is cool. I wanted some Deep Space Nine. So yay, alright, we gotta go through this because there's like 100 figures. Ah! I got another Beverly Crusher. I had one of these before, but I did not have a Geordi LaForge. This is his Season 1 look, back when he was still a bridge officer before he became Chief Engineer. And he's got that little stripe up there, and that's about as much as I'm going to talk about that. But wait. Does he have the removable visor? I think that's a big deal. Looks removable. Anyway. What else is in here? We've got another Beverly Crusher. Did I seriously get 2? Oh, this is her and her with her smock on. This is her without her smock on. And they've got different cards. So they are different figures from different waves. I'll have to look up later on to figure out which is which, but got 2 Dr. Crushers, and both of them apparently have green shirts on. Even though her coat is blue, her shirt's a little green. That must be the light that I'm using for this. It's really not supposed to be green. I got a Vidian from Voyager. I didn't know there was any Voyager stuff in here. Okay, so I got a Vidian. Kind of wasn't expecting that, but oh well, there you go. Let's see, for some reason the Vidian comes with a tricorder and a bunch of Starfleet kit, it looks like, but okay. Over here we've got Dr. Soren, who looks almost nothing like Malcolm McDowell. Like, I swear to you, I thought this was Jake Cisco at first. Maybe my eyes are going, but the face mold looks way more like Jake Cisco. Alright, we're gonna blast past that. So much Star Trek to get through, oh my gosh. Alright, we've got Kaler, that's Worf's wife for like 5 seconds. We've got Commander Cisco, yeah! Pre-beard, back when they made him wear hair. Nobody liked that, including him, but that's his Season 1 look. We've got Ensign Rowe. Do these faster now. We've got a Vorgon. I already had a Vorgon, but that's okay. I bought a lot of these like a week before I got this one, so I'm going to have some dupes, but that's alright. We've got Chekhov and Scotty. One from Generations and one from the Next Generation, so different outfits, but still cool to have the boys together. A little bit of a class reunion there. Oh, this is such a pile of Star Trek. Alright. More. Okay, we've got Klingon Warrior Wharf, which is a good look for Wharf, even though we don't see him in it very often. Okay, we've got Battle Damage Commander Riker with the little tear on his shirt. We've got a Cardassian, Gul Dukat specifically, although he looks with his face a little bit more like a street mime. Wow. I have to forgive these guys because this is before they had 3D face molding technology and all the sophisticated stuff that they have now, so some of these are, I guess, probably pretty good for their day, but they look a little sad compared to what modern technology can provide for us. I want to get through the Star Trek stuff before I go through the other things, but there's so much. Alright, now I'm just going to do this layer by layer. I got a 3D mold maker kit. I'm only vaguely familiar with this. Guess you put wax over a skeleton. I got a Power Rangers Morphin vehicle. Alright, don't collect Power Rangers, so somebody will get that on sale. See, I got, what the heck is this? Oh, a sprue kit. Superman kind of crushed. But I guess you can build your own Superman without a face. That's kind of creepy, honestly. Let's see what else. We've got, oh, another one of those 3D edit hero refill things. Alright, cool. Good for them. We've got, I don't know what this is. Demand Crossfire Lightning Scorpio. Well, I am totally unfamiliar with this, but it looks kind of cute. Apparently things fire out of that guy's chest. Kind of sold on it already. I might play with this later. Already open. It's doing a mini unboxing, so this is what you get. Little figure, these balls. It's like an instruction packet. There we go. Rapid fire micro unboxing. What's this thing on the back here? Oh, it's already torn. Kind of a spring launcher. Cool. Alright. Moving right along, we've got only 50 more things to look at. We've got a steel action figure. I was not expecting this, partly because I did not know that this existed. Who knew that this incredibly bad, unpopular movie featuring total DC C-lister spawned an action figure line with characters that weren't Steel or the villain? This is some supporting character. Okay, wow. Wonder if this was his girlfriend in the movie? If anybody saw a steal and you want this, contact me. I guarantee I will not haggle hard for the price on that one. Alright. Let's see what else we got. Oh, another one of these but this one's in the package now. More chest-firing beat-em-on crossfire things. Cool. Alright. We've got Lieutenant Cesca. Spoiler alert, she's a Cardassian in disguise. I ruined the show for you. This is in terrible condition. It's filthy. This came from somebody's garage. Alright. You've got... Ooh! Gowron. Gowron's not in bad condition, actually. It's not in great condition, but... he's serviceable. He comes with a Targ. Both their pet and their lunch. Don't you love the Klingons? Right. We've got another Kaler. Is this different from the first Kaler I got? Is there two Kaler out? Hold on. I'm curious to know how and why I ended up with two Kalers. Give me a second. Be patient with me. We've got to do a Kaler comparison. You at home can rewind the video and just see whether or not I got... Nope, it's the exact same figure twice. One with a crushed box, one without. Okay. Have to look at that. I also got another Guinan. Okay. Dupes galore. Got Star Trek Generation Scotty, so I've got two Scotties, but at least they are different Scotties. I got a Kazon from Star Trek Voyager, one of the races they left behind after they became lame after 2 seasons. Alright. I've got Geordi in dress uniform. I think this is the only one where you get the character in the dress uniform. I don't know why they don't give anybody else the dress uniform. I got a random Romulan. This is, I think, from the very first wave. They just decided this guy didn't deserve a name. Let's see. Oh, wow, this pile is getting really, really big. And I'm still nowhere near the bottom of this. My goodness. Okay. So... more Voyager. I got a Chakotay. Got a Geordi, this time outside of the dress uniform. Well, this is the Stellar Action Series. This is a whole different thing. This is still Playmates, but it's got a much more complicated firing rifle thing going on there, and it looks like a slightly different mold. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Wasn't even familiar with this line, to be honest with you. Alright, let's move, let's move, let's move! We've got Dr. Bashir. We've got a Tasha Yar to go with her Sela. Let's see what else is hiding in this box. We only have 15 more layers of Star Trek to go. Alright. Another Deanna Troi. Gonna be selling a lot of dupes. Season 1 Wharf. Lieutenant Junior grade before he became security officer. Back when Yar was still alive. Alright. We've got... oh, Star Trek, Geordi LaForge from the very last episode when he had robot eyes and all good things. And then another Sela. Another Lore. We're going to have to make a whole pile of duplicates now. Okay. Alright. Wow. Second Sela for this box, a third Sela for me total. I am good on Selas. Rightio. I've got... oh, finally, a Picard. This is the first Picard that I have in my collection, so officially Can actually start the collection now. Got a Star Trek Generations Riker. Kind of a weird little red collar on him. Let's see what else is going on. I know there's a whole YouTube video out there somewhere on the costumes for Generations and how they got changed at the last minute. Oh, here's another Picard, this time as Galen, the evil archaeologist, I think is what that episode was about. He was hanging out with some bad guys who were looking for a secret Vulcan Romulan weapon of some kind. Alright, we've got, oh, Thomas Riker! Transporter Clone Riker! We've got Generations Picard in a kind of crushed box. Oh, there's still so much to go through. My gosh. Alright, we've got Kira Nerys. We've got another Gowron. We've got another Datham. We've got... Ooh. Another Season 7 Troy. In terrible condition. Look at that. That's horrible. That was sat on. We've got... Admiral Mccoy. So we've got almost a bridge crew from the original Star Trek. We've got another Dr. Crusher. This time in a terrible box. We've got, ooh, we've got B'Etor. Evil Klingon chick with lots of cleavage. Okay, moving on. We've got, oh, Noonian Sung! We got a Noonian Sung doll. His name is Noonian Sung, and this is a Noonian song. We got a Benzite. I already had one, but that's okay. We got Quark. Woohoo! All right. Bartender extraordinaire. I'm glad we got so many Deep Space Nine figures. We got Chakotay as a Maquis in a really lame shirt. Look at that shirt, Chakotay. What was your costume designer thinking? God. Oh, Robert Picardo as the Doctor. And even though he was cool as the Doctor, he was also cool as Johnny Cab and Meg from Legend and 100 other really obscure characters from the 80s that a lot of people don't know that he did. He is such a cool actor. Oh! And I just lost a pile of these figures off camera that you can't see. Don't worry about it, they were all in crap condition to begin with. Alright. Moving on. I'll at least get through the Star Trek figures before I run out of camera space, right? Okay. Got Star Trek Voyager Harry Kim. Yay! We got another Noonian Sung. Okay, now I'm kind of full up on Noonian Sungs. We've got Locutus. Picard is Locutus. The box is bashed to hell, but his shiny armor is still intact. Very happy to have that Locutus. We've got LaForge as a space monster with too many veins. LaForge gets a lot of action figures. That's cool. Let's see. We got Captain Janeway. All right. I now have the 3 principal captains from Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, and Voyager. Got Lieutenant Carey. I have no idea who this is, and I'm pretty sure I saw every episode of this show. There was bound to be one, right? I've got a Wesley Crusher. Got Garrick! Elam Garrick! Oh, I may have to keep this one. Garrick was one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. Hi, Garrick. I got Miles O'Brien. Wow, I've got a lot of Deep Space Nine characters. This is pretty good. And another Deanna Troi. In the second season uniform. Did I get any from the first season uniform? I don't think so. I think I've just got a lot of the Mulberry. Alright, let's set these aside. We're getting close to the bottom. Can you believe this is all one box? Alright. Another Beat'em Crossfire, semi-opened. Another Miles O'Brien going in the duplicate pile. Okay, I think we're done with the Star Trek stuff. The last one we have, but by far not the least one, Picard is a Romulan. I wish I'd gotten Data as a Romulan too. Oh well. All right. Now let's look at some Star Wars stuff. Well, I got one more Beat 'em on figure. Again, don't know what this is. Wasn't expecting them. Basically free, but here it is. Let's set that down. Now I have these. I saw that there was something Star Wars related when I was bidding on this. I wasn't 100% sure what it was. Pictures were teeny tiny, but these look like keychains. So that looks like Luke. Yep, that's Luke. It says so under my thumb. Is this a keychain? And they call it Port Clef's Metal, which is probably French for lead. There's a description of Luke on the back, as if you don't know who the character is. Let's see, I got a C-3PO. It's a keychain. Okay, it says die-cast metal keychain. So I got a bunch of keychains. C-3PO. Look at how they spell his name. I'm not sure this is a legitimate product. Look at that. Can you read that? Hold on, let me check in the light. C-3PO. I've always seen it as letters and numbers. I've never seen it spelled out S-E-E like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a hardcore Star Wars fan, but there it is on the back too. C-3PO. That's a little weird. Let's see. Got two of those, and it's spelled the same way on both of them, so at least they are consistent. Who made this? Placo Products. Commerce, California. Oh, it's made in China by a company owned in California, and then it says to join the Star Wars fan club located in Colorado. So this is clearly from the Philippines, I'm guessing. Finally, Darth Vader. That's at least the way I'm used to seeing Darth Vader spelled. Very heavy keychains. Like, this is probably 6 to 8 ounces of keychain here that I'm holding in my hand. This is quite a heft to it, and it's from 1997, so back before the movies were relaunched. 1996, this one. I've never seen these, I've never heard of them, but they will be finding their way to an auction app near you. This has been unboxing a whole lot of stuff from an auction house. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.